Alright, change the battery here, you know what I'm saying? Oh, nah, wait a minute. You motherfucker.
Hey, what's going on? It's OG Camera Boy, and if you like me, you own yourself a Sony ZV1. I bought a replacement dummy battery for this exact size Sony MPBX1 battery, which the Sony ZV1 does take, and it is compatible and it does work, except for one situation with this stupid design on this Sony ZV1, which was not well thought out, is that there is no accommodation for a dummy battery. So there is no flap that opens up or something like that on the battery door, and the battery door is placed right above the Q20 mount. When the battery door is open, the hinges are literally right over the hole, as you can see, like that right there. So it becomes very difficult, if not impossible, to mount it on the tripod without it looking terrible or being like completely unsecure. So I was looking at this problem, right, and I was thinking to myself, well, it's not that complicated a situation. I could easily come up with a solution, and I have. So this is the thing I built right here. This is a little bracket that just attaches itself to the bottom of the ZV1, and I did that completely from just by looking around and seeing what I had laying around the house. I thought to myself, I could probably fashion some kind of bracket that'll work just fine to give me an extension so that I can attach a tripod nice and comfortably. Everything will be secure, you know what I'm saying? So I looked around the house and I found myself an angle bracket like this, a 90-degree angle bracket, you know what I'm saying? And I found a screw that is compatible with a Q20, and I found a nut. But anyways, you're gonna see what I did to make this here bracket so that it fits like this.
I started with this little piece of metal that I found here, right here, that's got 2 holes in it already. And I thought to myself, maybe if I cut it close enough, I can make myself a bracket that can fit on with the door partially closed. And conversely, I found these brackets right here, which I think is going to be even better. So I can cut it real close to where the hole is, which the hole is the perfect size. Fasten it that way. And with this one, all I'm going to do is make a very clever bend right here. That's going to give it a little bit of space between the bottom of the camera body and where the bracket will attach to the tripod. And I think it's going to be a very clever design without much work. All I'm going to do is put it in the vise here and try and bend it. I'm sort of measuring it all by eye, to tell you the truth, but that's okay. Not everything needs to be measured. Oh, looks to be almost a perfect fit. Yeah, look at that. You see what I'm saying? And then you extend it to, you can attach it right there. Alright, I'm going to do some finishing touches on this bracket, just banging it a little straight and whatever, that kind of stuff. And I might even paint it black, who knows? Okay, so these are the 3 pieces. Basically, it's pretty simple construction. I mean, this gets attached to the bottom of the camera like this right here. You see what I'm saying? So that gives you that little spacer right there so you can attach your tripod. Now, unfortunately, I don't have my tap and die set. Otherwise, I would just make sure that that has a correct thread pitch and I wouldn't go any further than that. Unfortunately, I don't have that with me, so I can't do that. But what I did find is this nut that fits the tripod screw perfectly. And so, you know, ideally, what I would like to do is just be able to tack weld it like that in place, but you know, I don't have a welder here. I have nothing of the sort. Secondarily, maybe epoxy would be a good solution, but I don't have any epoxy either. So I'm actually going to try something. I don't know if it's stupid or not, but I'm going to try it anyways, and I'm going to solder it. Actually, I'm going to use solder to hold it in place. This might be overkill, maybe stupid, but I'm going to flex it for show because I want to make sure that it sticks real well. I said, I did clean this, I wire wheeled it and everything like that, so hopefully the solder sticks all right. We'll see. I'll just wrap it around like this here. Okay, cross your fingers. I don't know if this is gonna stick or not.
And that's more or less the finished product. After that, all I did was wire wheel the whole bracket and spray paint it black, you know what I'm saying? I also made sure to wire wheel that little screw that I found and cut it down so it fits perfectly the size, you know what I mean? So this is what you get as a finished result. It's a very easy, simple, and elegant solution. And I think it came out really well, and the solder holds on nice and strong, and it seems to work perfectly fine. But this is exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to just shift over the tripod mounting screw hole over about an inch or so, and that's exactly what I've accomplished here in this situation. And it's secure, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything is nicely held in place. You don't have to worry about it being gingerly in place or anything like that. And like I said, I mean, you don't have to use these exact materials. This is just some easy stuff that I found laying around the house that just made it simple for me. And from start to finish, this was probably about an hour and a half, maybe something like that, an hour. That's what it took me, and that was literally from going from zero concept of knowing what the hell I was going to do to having the finished product painted and everything, you know what I'm saying? So there you have it, man. You don't have to spend any money. You could just go find something around the house that might do the job for you, you know, fashion yourself a little bracket like I done here. And now you can see that the ZV1 is perfectly accommodated in this circumstance for a dummy battery. So I like to try and find solutions to these kinds of stupid problems, and I think I found a decent one right here. So that's it for that, man. Yo, thanks again for watching. I appreciate you. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you like this content, I'll try and come out with some more stuff soon. Give it a thumbs up and all that bullshit, and I'll see you next time.